time in Seoul, South Korea, a boy band was formed, and nobody ever imagined that one day they would become the world-renowned band known as BTS. But how did BTS become such a famous band? And why did it become a band? What does BTS stand for? Why is the leader of BTS called RM? And is it true that Jin's pants fell down on the debut stage? Does Jungkook really want to be the owner of a duck restaurant or tattoo artist in the future? Did Jin really say he would beat up any band member who harms the beloved toys? Did RM really say that he would date J-Hope if he was a girl? What was the life like before fame? It's time for me to answer all these questions and more, since this is ASMR. Aaron, back at it again with another daily video to help you relax. So lay back and enjoy the ride. I hope this read helps you get you through your day, or even better, I hope this video helps you gently fall asleep. I can't wait to get started. This is the tale of BTS.
The group's name, BTS, stands for the Korean expression 방탄소년단, literally meaning Bulletproof Boy Scouts. According to member J-Hope, the name signifies the group's desire to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations that aim on adolescents like bullets. BTS began its formation in 2010, after Big Hit Entertainment CEO Kang Si-hyuk met with group leader RM and was impressed with his rapping. BTS was originally supposed to be a hip-hop group, similar to YG Entertainment's 1TYM, but between their initial formation and their debut, Kang Si-hyuk decided that the contemporary youth needed instead a hero who can lend them a shoulder to lean on, even without speaking a single word. The group was meant to debut in 2011 and featured on several tracks by artists such as 2AM and Lee Seung-gi before their debut was postponed and the group was reorganized into a more traditional idol group. The lineup was then finalized with Jin, Suga, J-Hope, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook in 2012. 6 months prior to their debut, they began to gain attention for their presence on various social media websites, as well as song covers on YouTube and SoundCloud. On June 12, 2013, they performed the song No More Dream from their initial album Too Cool for School to commemorate their debut on June 13, 2013. They won several New Artist of the Year awards for the track No More Dream, including at the 2013 Melon Music Awards and Golden Disc Awards, and the 2014 Seoul Music Awards. The band continued to gain prominence with their subsequent albums Dark and Wild, 2014, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 2, 2015, and The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever, 2016, with the latter two entering the US Billboard 200. The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever, went on to win the Album of the Year award at the 2016 Melon Music Awards. Their second album, Wings, 2016, peaked at number 26 on the Billboard 200, which marked the highest chart ranking for a K-pop album ever. In South Korea, Wings became the best-selling album in the Gaon album chart history at the time. It sold more than 1.5 million copies, making it BTS's first million seller, and the group was subsequently awarded Artist of the Year at the 2016 Mnet Asian Music Awards. The group's next release, Love Yourself, Her, 2017, debuted at number 7 on the Billboard 200, the highest rank for an Asian artist in history. The group also managed to debut on the Billboard Hot 100 for the first time with the album's title track, DNA, which entered at number 85 and peaked at number 67. Another track from the album, Mic Drop, was remixed by Steve Aoki with a feature by Designer and peaked at number 28 on the Billboard Hot 100. Both tracks are certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, a first for any Korean group, and the second Korean act overall after PSY. The album sold over 1.2 million copies on South Korea's Gaon album chart in its first month, achieving the highest monthly album sales in the chart's history, and the highest on any Korean chart in 16 years, second to G.O.D's Chapter 4 album in 2001. BTS was awarded the Mnet Asian Music Award for Artist of the Year for the second year in a row in 2017. Their third album, Love Yourself, Tear, 2018, debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, making them the only K-pop act to achieve this feat so far. The album's title track, Fake Love, is the group's third song to reach gold certification. Love Yourself, Answer, the repackage of that album, also debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200. The repackage sold over 1.9 million copies on Gaon album chart in August 2018, breaking the chart's all-time monthly record once again. On November 9, 2018, Love Yourself, Answer became the first Korean album to be certified gold, 500,000 plus units, and BTS became the first Korean group to get a platinum, 1 million plus units, certification with the single Mic Drop in the United States. Known for their large social media presence, BTS were listed by Forbes as the most retweeted artist on Twitter in March 2016. In May, Twitter launched its first ever K-pop emoji featuring BTS. In October, Billboard placed BTS number 1 on their Social 50 chart, making them the first Korean group to top the chart. To date, they have spent 98 weeks at number 1 on the Social 50 chart. Also in 2016, they charted on YouTube's Music Global Top 100, 17th on the video chart, 6th on the artist chart, and 14th on the tracks chart. In May 2017, they won the Top Social Artist Award at the Billboard Music Awards, becoming the first Korean group to win a BBMA. In June 2017, Time magazine named the band one of the 25 most influential people on the internet. On November 20th, 2017, Guinness World Records revealed that BTS had earned a spot in their 2018 edition for having the world's most Twitter engagements for a music group. That December, they were revealed to be the most tweeted about celebrity in 2017, being liked or retweeted over 500 million times, 502 million worldwide. In 2018, BTS became number 1 on the Forbes Korea Power Celebrity list, which ranks South Korea's most powerful and influential celebrities, as well as became the youngest ever recipients to be awarded the Order of Cultural Merit from the South Korean government. In September 2018, BTS gave a speech at the United Nations as ambassadors for UNICEF. In October 2018, BTS were featured on the cover of Time magazine, with Time naming them Next Generation Leaders. Before debuting in 2013, RM was already performing as an underground rapper, and had released several tracks informally, including a collaboration with Jiko. Jin had been a student at Konkuk University, majoring in acting, before being street cast for auditions, while Suga was an underground rapper in Daegu. J-Hope, who was part of a street dance team named Neuron, was active in the underground dancing scene, participating in various battles and competitions. Before joining Big Hit, Jimin entered Busan High School of Arts as the top student in modern dance, but later transferred to Korea Arts High School with V, who auditioned in Daegu. Jungkook was cast by multiple agencies after leaving auditions for Superstar K, but eventually chose Big Hit after seeing Rap Monster's rap. The group's debut single album, Too Cool for School, the first installment in their School Trilogy series, was released simultaneously with its lead single, No More Dream, on June 12, 2013. While the album peaked at number 5 on the Gaon album chart and sold over 105,000 copies, No More Dream and the subsequent single, We Are Bulletproof Part 2, were not major hits. Expanding their endeavors into Japan, No More Dream was later re-recorded in Japanese and released on June 4, 2014. The second part to the School Trilogy was the extended play Oh, Rule 2, released on September 11, 2013, which sold over 120,000 copies to date and peaked at number 4. Its supporting singles NO and Attack on Bangtan failed to chart high. That same month, BTS starred in their own variety show, SBS MTV's Rookie King Channel Bangtan, based on a fake broadcast station, Channel Bangtan, through which members parodied variety shows such as VJ Special Forces and MasterChef Korea. At the end of the year, BTS was recognized with several new Artist of the Year awards, including the 2013 Melon Music Awards and Golden Disc Awards, and the 2014 Seoul Music Awards. Their Japanese studio album, Wake Up 2014, released that December, peaking at number 3 on the weekly Oricon Albums chart and selling 25,000 copies. Along with re-recorded Japanese versions of older songs, it also contained the original tracks Wake Up and The Stars. Their first concert tour, 2014 BTS Live Trilogy Episode 2, The Red Bullet, was held from October to December. At the beginning of 2015, BTS toured Japan for the first time with their BTS's first Japan tour Wake Up, Open Your Eyes. They also held their second solo concert in Korea, BTS Live Trilogy Episode 1, BTS Begins. Their third EP, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1, 2015, was released that March and was the only Korean album to be included in Fuse's list of the 27 best albums of 2015 so far that year. The lead single, I Need You, was a top 5 hit on the weekly Gaon digital chart in South Korea and garnered BTS their first ever music show win on SBS MTV's The Show. Although the second single, Dope, peaked at number 44 on the weekly Gaon digital chart, its music video became BTS's first to accrue over 100 million views on YouTube in October. Dope later peaked at number 3 on Billboard's World Digital Songs chart. The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Part 1, has sold over 300,000 copies to date. On March 17, 2015, the group's leader RM, then known as Rap Monster, released his first solo mixtape, the eponymous RM, for free on the streaming service SoundCloud. The mixtape was ranked 48th on the 50 Best Hip-Hop Albums of 2015 list published by Spin magazine. BTS's fourth Japanese single, For You, was released that June to celebrate the first anniversary of their Japanese debut. The single topped Oricon's daily chart, selling over 42,000 copies within its first day. They also commenced their 2015 Live Trilogy episode, The Red Bullet World Tour, and participated in the Summer Sonic Festival tour in Japan. On August 16, 2016, Suga released his first solo mixtape titled Agosti for free on SoundCloud. The mixtape was listed among the top 20 mixtapes of the year by Fuse TV. In November 2017, the group became the first K-pop group to perform at the American Music Awards. Following the performance, Guinness World Records announced that BTS will be included in their 2018 edition of the Guinness Book of World Records for having the world's most Twitter engagements, and specifically for most Twitter engagements by a music group. BTS was also named by Twitter to be the most tweeted about artist of 2017 and ranked first worldwide in yearly social media engagements with 502 million likes and retweets. They won their second Artist of the Year at the 2017 Mnet Asian Music Awards, becoming the first act to win the award 2 years in a row. Spring Day later won Best Song of the Year at the Melon Music Awards. That December, they performed on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve to welcome the new year, making them the first K-pop group to be part of the show's lineup. They also made their Japanese TV music show debut on TV Asahi's Japan music station Super Live on December 22nd. On December 12th, BTS was represented on 6 of the Billboard year-end charts. The group ranked number 1 on the World Albums Artists chart, number 2 on the World Albums chart, number 1 on the Social 50 Artists chart, number 2 on the Top Artists Duo Group chart, and number 32 on the Independent Albums chart. They also ranked as number 10 on the Top Artists chart and are the only K-pop artists to have made the list. In January 2018, the Recording Industry Association of Japan announced BTS's first ever double platinum certification for their Mic Drop/DNA/Crystal Snow single, the only single album by a foreign artist in 2017 to sell over 500,000 copies and receive certification on the Oricon chart for that year. Later that month, BTS became the first artist outside of the Big Three to win both Grand Prize Daesang Awards at the Golden Disc Awards and the Seoul Music Awards respectively. In February, both the Mic Drop and DNA singles were certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, making BTS the first Korean act and the only K-pop artist ever to receive this. On February 8th, Big Hit won the award for its new brand identity, BI, with BTS's logo under the Corporate Identity Branding category within Communication Design at this year's award presentation, illustrating BTS's worldwide influence. On February 11th, sales for Love Yourself Her surpassed 1.58 million, the highest sales recorded for an album in Gaon chart history. On March 2nd, 2018, J-Hope released his first solo mixtape titled Hope World for free download on Google Drive, streaming on Spotify and SoundCloud, and for purchase on iTunes. The accompanying music video for the title track, Daydream, reached 1 million likes in 1 hour 43 minutes, making it the fastest Korean video to reach the benchmark. With 73 number 1 spots on the iTunes chart worldwide by the end of its first day, Hope World tied with the previous BTS release, Love Yourself Her, for the most number 1 spots held by a Korean album on iTunes within the first 24 hours. As of March 5th, the album remained at number 1 on the iTunes worldwide charts, marking 5 days at number 1 and breaking the record for the longest charting Korean album at number 1 on the chart previously held by Love Yourself Her. The album debuted at number 63 on the Billboard 200 chart, making J-Hope the highest charting solo K-pop act in Billboard 200 history. J-Hope has also debuted at number 3 on the Billboard Emerging Artists chart, where fellow bandmates RM and Suga, as Agosti, both previously peaked at number 46. On April 4th, 2018, their third Japanese studio album, Face Yourself, was released. Face Yourself topped the Japanese Oricon weekly album chart for the week of April 2nd, with 282,000 copies. According to Japan's Oricon chart on April 12th, BTS's third Japanese album sold 282 copies in the first week, April 2nd to April 8th. This breaks the record by Kara, who sold 270,000 copies of their Japanese album Supergirl in the first week of November 2011. On April 17th, BTS were nominated again for Top Social Artist at the 2018 Billboard Music Awards, making them the first and only Korean artist to be nominated 2 years in a row. The following week, they were announced as performers at the show, where they will premiere their new comeback single. On May 1st, 2018, Variety reported that BTS would be returning to the Ellen DeGeneres show, performing a new song from Love Yourself Tear titled Fake Love. Most of the time, Jin lets his dongsangs get away with murder, but even this tolerant Hyung has his limits. Any member who dares to mess with Jin's Mario collection would be asking for trouble. Jungkook said that in the future, he wants to be either the owner of a duck restaurant or a tattoo artist. Jungkook is talented at drawing, especially graphic style drawing, so it's easy to imagine him as a tattooist. Jin's pants fell down on their debut stage. Jin was so upset about the embarrassing incident that he cried backstage, but his members were there to comfort him. RM said he would date J-Hope if he was a girl, because J-Hope was like the mother of the dorm, who took care of everyone. And so ends the tale of the famous band BTS, that lived happily ever after, making music that crosses all boundaries.